All right, this is video number 16, this landing craft build. I got the trailer off, I got the boat off the trailer and got the trailer out front. And I'm starting this flooring in here with this 1x2 rectangle tubing. I started back here in the corner at the transom back here, and you know, it's not too bad until you have to start welding those verticals. So basically all the verticals I tried to put in and then work my way out because I'm trying to weld, you know, the bottoms, and then you have to weld upside down, and it's just a nightmare. Going slower than I thought it was going to go. I thought I could whip it out pretty quick, but it's just an incredible amount of pieces. I think there's in each of these sections from this bulkhead back, that's an 8-foot section there. I think altogether there's like 60 pieces that need to be cut. So it's very time consuming and a pain in the ass to do the underside. That's why it's, you know, I'm trying to work my way out instead of working myself into a corner. And those are 2-foot squares. I'm gonna put 3/4 inch plywood down on this. This tank is a 93-gallon tank here. It's a water tank or a holding tank, and in this case, it's going to be a holding tank. So the bathroom is going to be in this corner of the boat over here. That's the edge of the boat I'm standing on here, or I'm on a ladder just beside the boat. So the shower and the toilet will be in this closet right here, and so it's a pretty short run to the septic tank. And I wanted to have a big septic tank so that I wasn't constantly having to pump out if I was at the harbor or, you know, whatever. I just wanted a bigger tank. A lot of boats don't have tanks this big for a holding tank. They'll go with like a 30-gallon tank or something, even for 30-foot boats. So 93-gallon tank's pretty cool. It's $400 for that tank. I got one more, or I'm about to buy one more tank just like that. And I'm going to put it in this next section. And I've put down a 2x4 already that kind of supports the middle of the tank. Basically, that's all there is underneath it. It's pretty thick plastic. And this next one is going to be a water tank, like I said, right there in that section. Exact same tank, 93 gallons. It's 42 inches by 72 by 8 inches tall. And in that third space there's going to be nothing but storage. And in the next space, there'll be a fuel tank, which is about a 95-gallon fuel tank. And it's right there, leaning against the boat. And it's a plastic fuel tank. But so anyway, just wanted to do a quick video of the floor system. Not a whole bunch to get excited about. I'm really looking forward to getting the floor on. What I'm going to do is I'm working on the boat full time now because I'm trying to get out of here. And so I'm limited to the metal that I have. And I was going to put metal on this front 14 feet up there. Well, I decided to use that metal on the cabin instead. And so I'm going to get this flooring down and put 3/4 inch plywood on the entire boat, all the way to the front and all the way to the back, which is a little bit different plan than I had. Like I said, I wanted to put metal on that front stuff up there, on that, you know, on the deck, on the working deck of the boat, that 14 feet from here to the front. But I really need that metal on the cabin, so I'll just have to do it later. You know, when I get to Alaska, I'll deal with it and throw down a metal deck later on. So right now, just trying to get this in here. It's going to be 3 or 4 more days. I should be done with this 1x2 rectangle tubing. Buy a bunch of 3/4 inch plywood, throw it down, and then start on the cabin. So I'm looking forward to it. Get to something that's a little more exciting than the floor. I'm glad I'm on this part of it. You know, I'm just it's just a real bitch to weld all these verticals and to try and get underneath them and stuff. It's you know, I thought it was going to be pretty easy to put this flooring in, and then, you know, I started doing it, and not fun. So right here, let me mention this real quick. That piece right there, you know, if you're really smart and you think about everything, plywood is going to start at the transom and go forward. Well, that's the 8-foot mark where that little piece is. So I have to put a piece in each one of these. I have the bulkhead right there, but it missed the 8-foot mark. So note to self, you know, if you're really smart, plan ahead for that stuff. That would have been nice if that bulkhead would have hit the mark on the length of the plywood, obviously 8 feet. But tough to think about all these things, you know, when you're starting a boat. So maybe maybe that'll help you or somebody else, you know, building a boat to try and think of something like that. Because like I say, now I gotta put pieces in to come across where the 8-foot mark of the plywood is going to be. And I measured it earlier, and I'm going to have to do the same damn thing up front here on the next sheet of plywood. So maybe somebody can learn from my mistakes. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.